want to say, first of all, welcome to everyone to our 2021 wellness calls. And again, I'm Michelle Baumgartner with the Institute for Health and Healing in the Marin office. And as I was thinking about this topic for today, I was reflecting upon some of the different talks and experiences I listened to personally through the end of 2020 and as we move into 2021. And, I know there is a kind of thought in our culture that, as we move from one year into the next, that it's kind of a solid change marked by, midnight on December 31st. And yet we all know that things are fluid and continue with us and continue to ebb and change. And so I thought it was still fitting here on January 13th to be able to do a little bit more reflecting about last year and, what we're taking with us, and focusing on our intentions for this year. And I was just listening to a talk actually last night on managing difficult emotions, and the presenter talked a lot about intention, and that our intention, our heartfelt intention, our guidepost, our, what is our values in life, what is most important to us, that is the most important thing, whether or not, it has a huge effect, or whether or not it solves the problem, or whether or not, there's some big concrete accomplishment. I know a lot of people, make resolutions, and then they often can't keep them. So I want to help us to focus a little bit more broadly on this concept of intention as kind of a guidepost for your life. And like I said, we'll be able to look at it briefly. You can continue to work with this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to help us, first of all, connect to our bodies and our breath in a mindful way. And we're going to do kind of 2 sweeps through this. And if you have a piece of paper and something to write with nearby, there's going to be a couple opportunities where you could do a little writing if you want. If not, you don't have to. And you can also do some writing afterwards. So if you want to get that available to you, you can make that available. And then let's begin our practice of going inward. So first of all, I just want you to try to settle yourself a little wherever you're sitting, or if you happen to be standing or even lying down. But to start to notice, again, where your body is in contact with another surface. And noticing maybe your back against the back of the chair, your buttocks and backs of your legs making contact with the seat or the floor. Backs of your legs. And also noticing your feet your feet that do so much for you, but also connect you to your ground, connect you to the earth. So just take a minute to just settle yourself. If you need to adjust your posture, if you need to get as comfortable as you can, but just letting then yourself settle just into being. And then I want you to bring your awareness to your breath. The breath that is always with you, that rises and falls. And however you want to breathe, if you're breathing in and out of your nose, in and out of your mouth, doesn't really matter, but just find one way to settle into your breath. And you might notice where it rises and falls in your body, in your belly, your chest. And as you will get distracted by either thoughts or sounds, just allow yourself to let, when you notice something arising that pulls yourself away, just notice it. Just be able to let it pass by like a cloud. No need to attach to it or follow the story. And just come back to the breath. So I'm just going to let you sit in silence for a moment just to settle into your breathing and allowing yourself to slowly being open that inner space. Into that space of the present where the past has already happened and the future has not yet occurred. And then in an easeful way, coming out of this space of stillness, out of this place of presence, I'd like you to see what comes to you, not having to search hard for it, but just trusting what comes to you as far as the gems from 2020. So the gems could come in the form of opportunities or learnings or growth. And without getting bogged down in the mind, just see what comes, what image comes, or what thought comes. Is it an appreciation more for my family? Is it a slowing down? Is it a creativity that emerged during this last year? Is it a new connection with neighbors? Is it an awakening of a truth or a value or a justice that has become more alive in you? And just take a minute, just letting those gems, those learnings or growth, we're going to just take a minute to just let them come with ease. And then, if you want to, without getting lost in too many details, if you want to write them down, go ahead. And if you have that paper and pen close by, go ahead and write them down. Just enough to remember what they are. And for some of you, you may have only had one or two. Some of you may have many things. But just trusting whatever's here right now, whatever's coming into your awareness. And when you feel that you're done writing, go back into connecting to your breath. The rise and fall of your breath. And settling yourself back into that place. You may need to settle back into that physical place of that contact you have with the chair, and then bringing your awareness to your breath. But if you're still writing, I'll just give you another minute. And now, if you are still writing, just going ahead and putting pen or pencil down and just coming back to focus inward. Again, settling yourself back into your chair. First, again, noting the contact of your body as it makes contact with another surface. And then going back into contact with the breath and the present moment. And that quiet liminal space that's all around you. And then I would like you to expand, to stay connected to your breath, to your heart center, the center of your chest. Often our heart center and also our gut is a place in the body of wisdom, of deep knowing. And just dropping into that place. And it could be in your belly too. So just see for yourself. Is it in your belly or in your chest? But that place that connects you to that sense of deep knowing, that sense of heartfelt connection. A place where you can gather wisdom for what feels true to you, what has meaning for you. And if it's hard to connect there, just keep connected to your breath. And then building perhaps, or maybe something totally new, on your experiences of 2020, those gems, those learnings, that growth, dropping into your intentions for this next year. Those heartfelt intentions that guide your life, that connect you to your values, that connects you to what has meaning. And letting those slowly emerge. Again, it may come in an image, may come in words, may come in something you see. But for now, maybe less focus right at the moment on the concrete behavior, but focusing on intention. What is an intention is something that aligns me with my values, what gives me meaning, purpose, what's most important to me right now. Even in the midst of these very challenging times. And as those come into more of your awareness, go ahead and if it feels right, you can go ahead and jot any thoughts or images or words down on that paper. And if that feels distracting or not something you want to do at the moment, you can just stay connected to the breath, to those intentions, and just let them, savor them. And it may even be just one or two. It doesn't have to be a long list. I'm going to just give you another minute either to jot some things down or just to be with yourself in this space. And then if you have been writing, just go ahead and put the pen or pencil down, knowing you can come back. And I'm going to guide you out of this kind of more liminal space, so just stay here with me. So first, I'd like you, as a way to awaken yourself, to change how you're breathing right now. So if you've been breathing in and out of your nose, start to breathe in and out of your mouth. If you've been breathing in and out of your mouth, start to breathe in and out of your nose. And you might start to notice a shift in consciousness, an awakening. And then bringing yourself also back to your body that's making contact with the chair, with the floor, with whatever surface you're connecting to, bringing your awareness back. And when you feel like you're ready, you can open your eyes, maybe even starting to stretch your body, moving your hands, your feet. So I leave you with these intentions to let you savor them, maybe expand on them, and maybe out of the general intentions, whatever has come, even if it's just one thing, just see if there's a step you can take, some concrete behavior that you can engage in. And when that behavior ends, or you forget about it, you can always go back to these intentions that can guide you, that can keep you on track, even in the midst of challenges and changing times. So thank you for your participation today, and I wish you all many blessings as we continue into 2021. Thank you.